with them steps, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like dollar. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they pray that beat, I ran that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we gon' start. Yeah, know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, force. Get it lit up like a torch. Either low or this low, told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Shalom Israel, this is Priest, Officer 50, Naquab, ISUPK, Under Commander General Hunter. Tonight is the Brotherhood Class, Tuesday night Brotherhood Class. I hope you have your pen and your pad so you can take down notebook, chapter, and verse. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17, iron sharper iron. So a man sharpened the countenance of his friend. Meaning like if his friend was a little rusty around the edge, his job is to guide him and to teach him. That's why I say iron sharpen iron. He sharpening him like he is sharpening. You get what I mean? That's what a good friend do. You know what I mean? That's what a good friend do, man. He sharpen that brother right there. He teach him and guide him so he could be sharpened like him. So we're going to move on to the book of James. Let's go to the book of James. The book of James, chapter 4, verse 11. Gotta fix that. Shalakia. Okay. It says, speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speak evil of his brother and judge his brother, speak evil of the law and judge the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. So you don't speak evil towards one another. Because keeping the law, statute, commandment, keeping the law is you love that neighbor as you love yourself. So you do not speak evil towards your brother. You don't speak about your brother. You speak towards your brother. You speak to him, not evil towards him, but you speak kindness and meekness and humble yourself towards your brother. And like I said, if your brother offending you, you go to that brother one-on-one and speak to him. Say, hey, brother, hey, you offended me. You offended me. You know, I feel like you said something and it got to me and I feel like you offended. That's what you're supposed to. Go to that brother if he offend you. You get what I mean? That's what this is talking about. It says, speak not evil one of another. Brethren, he that speak evil of his brother and judge his brother, speak evil of the law. You go against the law. You against the law. You not, like it said, right here, it say, not a doer of the law, but a judge. You're not a doer of the law. You're supposed to keep the law. You're supposed to walk in the law, man. You don't supposed to go against the law. You don't supposed to just talk bad about your brother. Like if your brother offending you, you go to that brother one-on-one and you talk to this brother, man. Tell that brother, man, I feel like you said something and it hurt my feelings. You talk to this brother like a brother one-on-one. You follow the law, man. You don't go against the law, man. Like I said, you is not a doing of the law. That means you a judge. Mean you go against the law, statute, and commandment that Yahweh gave to us, to the black and Hispanic and Native Americans, man. We are Israel, man. We are the Israelite according to the Bible, the 12 tribe, and he gave the law to us. Like we feel some type of way, we go to a brother one-on-one and talk to this brother with meekness and humble spirit to talk to this brother. You had to learn how to humble yourself. Be slow to speak, but be quick to hear. Hear what he's saying before you open your goddamn mouth. A lot of brothers don't know how to do it, so they run their mouth all the time, rather humbling themselves and with meekness spirit, man. And being meekness. And all meekness is humbling. Humbling yourself. Having this kind of compassion towards one another to hear a brother out. before you open your big goddamn mouth. And you got a lot of brothers and sisters who do that. You know, they not slow to speak. They quick to speak. Don't know what's going on because they got anger in them. They not doing up the law. They want to be a judge. And you get punished. You get punished for that. You go against the law, man. Like I said, destruction is death. Life is keeping the law, statute, and commandment. Following Yahweh laws, man. Keeping the law, statute, and commandment. It was given to Israel, man. To the black, Hispanic, Native American, we are Israelites. According to the Bible, we are Israel, man. And we got to come back to the truth. Like we said right here, it says, speak not evil one another, brethren. He's saying, brother, this is James saying, do not do this. Because you're going against the law. He said, he that speak evil of his brother, talking behind that brother back, telling another brother about this brother. Oh, this brother evil, this brother this, oh, this brother stubborn, we ain't gonna never get. No, you go to this brother one-on-one and speak to this brother, man. If he offending you, man, you go to him. It say, he that speak evil of his brother and judge his brother, speak evil of the law. You speak evil of the law. You transgressed the law. You broke the law. It's talking about. He said, and judge the law, but if thy judge the law, thy art not a doer. You not a doing of the law, because you do not walk in the way of the law by keeping the law, statute, and commandment. You is not a doing of the law. You don't stand on the law. You go against the law. He say, of the law, but a judge. You're not a judge. The Most High is. Your job, you're supposed to be a doer of the law by keeping the law, statute, and commandment and walking in the ways. You're supposed to keep that, show that by example, by walking in it, by showing other brothers that watching, other sisters that watching. They got ears and they got eyes and they see and they hear. But if you're not doing that, you're not a doer of the law. You are a judge. You will get punished for that, man. That's what this is talking about. You don't speak no evil on a brother. If a brother offending you, you go to that brother one-on-one and speak to that brother. If that don't work out, you get 2 or 3 witnesses with you to talk it out. If that don't work out, you take it to counseling. You take it to the head, man. And then y'all all work it out. Y'all talk it out. If that don't work, he be a heathen. He be a Gentile. Because you don't want to keep the law, statute, and commandment. You don't try to fix stuff on your own, man. You don't be saying, well, I'm going to leave it like this. It's going to be animosity in the air, man, in the atmosphere, man. If you do not fix that, you won't have that problem. It's a demon right there. If you don't go to that brother and talk to that brother. Most brothers, they got power and they show it to you. And you can see it. Most brothers do, they try to turn something into an argument. And that's a wicked ass spirit. That's a demon on him, brother. That means a brother been having this demon for a long time. He don't acknowledge that he have a demon on himself. You talk to a brother, he turn into an argument. You feel intense in the air, like something is going on. Like, dang, man, I don't feel comfortable. You should not never have to feel that way, man. To brothers in the truth and to brothers in the world, you should not never have to feel that way towards your brother. If that brother is your brother, he supposed to be a brother. He supposed to listen, hear out what's going on before he just flip and run his goddamn mouth. He need to hear what you are saying, so you could fix that problem. You know what I mean? A true brother gonna listen. He gonna be slow to speak, but quick to hear. He gonna hear what's going on. I offended you, shalakia. Or apologize and move on. That's according to the Bible. You gain that brother now. You gain him now. But if it's some type of animosity in the air, in the atmosphere, or some type of tense, and you feeling like you don't feel comfortable and all that, man, that's not good. That's not good at all. And talking bad about one another, man, you are breaking the law. According to the law is love that neighbor as you love yourself. That's the law. And you're supposed to be a doing of the law. You're supposed to walk in that. You're supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So we're going to move on. We're going to go into the book of Psalm. We're going to the book of Psalms. According to the book of Psalms, chapter 25, verse 9, it say, the meek will he guide and judgment. He said, in the meek will he teach his way. When you humble yourself and show this meekness spirit, the Most High would teach you and he would guide you. He's not going to the arrogant and the proud, think he know everything. You gotta learn how to give everything to the Most High. That arrogant spirit is abomination to the Most High, man. It's not right. You can't do that. You be going against the law. He said, the meekness will I guide. He will guide you. He will order your stuff because you're not arrogant. You know it's not about you. You know it's not about you because you sacrificed everything. You gave it to who? The Most High, man. You gave it to Yahweh. And he said, the meek will he teach his way. He will teach you his ways. He won't teach his way to the arrogant, to the proud spirit. Because that's abomination to the Most High. Because they always thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about their brothers. They're not thinking about their sisters. They selfish. And that's abomination to the Most High. This is what this is talking about. We're going to get deep in this. We're going to stay in the book of Psalms. We're going to go to chapter 32. Stroll with me to 32 and verse 8. It said, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with my eyes. He watching you. He instructs you. He teach you the laws, statutes, commandments so you can keep, and he guiding you so you go teach lost brothers, lost sisters who's out in the world. See, you got to keep the laws, statutes, commandments. You had to humble yourself. Because it's not about you no more. When you acknowledge that, when you stop being carnal-minded and you kill the old you and the new you will be reborn. Because you know how to humble yourself. When you learn your identity, when you learn the custom, when you learn the law, statute, commandment, and when you follow these, and when you follow Yahushua, because he gave it to who? Yahushua, to give to us, to teach us. Yes, according to the Bible, he gave it to Moses so Moses could give it to the Israelites. But Yahushua, he had to send to the Israelites to teach them, to guide them, because what we were doing was wrong. We were taking the law and we were doing it physically, killing, and then we was doing wicked at the same time. Rather us doing righteous by just and righteous and for forgiving, we wasn't doing that. That's why he had to send Yahushua to teach us these laws and give us better understanding. To teach us how to forgive and love one another and move forward, not hold grudges, not hold stuff towards one another. Like I said, brothers should always feel comfortable. Sisters should always feel comfortable being around each other. It should not be some type of intense in the air or some type of animosity towards one another, anger. Should not never be like that, man. Nobody should not have to feel like that around their brother or sister. So we about to move on to 1 Corinthians. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. Chapter 14, verse 40. It say, let all things be done decent in order. Let all things be done decent in order, man. We got to do everything in order by keeping the law, statute, and commandment. And the law teach you how to do things. Teach you how to do things done decent in order. He gave the law, statute, and commandment to us, Israel. And we got to learn how to do everything in decent and order. We can't try to add or to take from that. We got to do what the word say to do. And a lot of us, man, we lost because we tried to We try to twist everything around. We put ourselves in it. We be carnal mind, be selfish. And then we have this proud spirit, this arrogant spirit, really keeping the law, statute, commandment, really doing things decent in order. But we don't want to do things in order. We want to twist stuff and add what we want to add to it. Rather us being meekness and humble ourselves into this word right here and stand fast to it. We don't do that. We try to always add to it. You don't never want to add to his word, man. Or to take from his word, because you will be taking off the book of life. Come on, man. Come on, Israel. We got to wake up, man. Like I said, let all things be done decent in order. This is the order. The law, statute, commandment were given to Israel, the Black, Hispanic, Native American, according to the Bible. We are the Israelite, the 12 tribe. We got to do things and done. It got to be done decent in order. We got to keep the laws, man, and stop having this type of animosity and hatred. Brothers should feel comfortable around brothers. Brothers should be able to talk to brothers. It should not be something in the air like, oh, I can't call you. You call me. Oh, you call me. No, brothers got to stop that bug, man. You're not going to grow. It's not going to grow, man. It's not going to prosper if you have some type of intent or something towards your brother or towards your sister. Nothing is not going to grow. We got to stop that. In order for we to grow, all of that got to be cast away, man, so we can build a nation, build each other, one another up, man. Like the Bible says, iron sharper iron. How you going to teach a brother if you got something towards that brother? The Bible says you is not a doing of the law. I mean, you don't keep the laws. You don't walk in by the way of Yahweh. You doing what you want to do. You want to be a judge. And that's abomination. That's against the law. That's transgression of the law. That's breaking the law. You got to be a doer of the law by keeping the law, statute, and commandments. You got to be a doer, man. But remember that, man. A lot of people say, I hear. A lot of people say, I see. But are you doing it? Or you just sitting on your lazy ass ain't doing nothing. Or you just like to just watch TV being lazy. Or you like to hear. Or you like to just call out orders and stuff. But you're not keeping the law, statute, commandment. You're not following the commandments. Oh, you a judge? Oh, you the Most High now? Oh, that's what it's saying. You just know. You will get, like I said, you will get punished. Destruction is death. That's what the Bible said, be a doer. You know what I mean? Because you're not a judge of the laws. The Most High judge you. Our job is supposed to be teaching, showing example to brothers and sisters who lost out there in the world, who going through their struggle. Like the Most High said, we was in the darkness, and he brought into the marvel light. That's our job. Now we got to do the same things to brothers and sisters. We got to show example. We got to be that light to bring them into the marvel light, out of this wicked abomination world. Bring them in this truth, man. And I stand on this truth. This is my source. This is my foundation, and I stand on this truth, man. You know what I mean? I don't put my words into action. Faith is dead while works, and I put this into works. So we about to move on. We're going to go to, we're going to stay in the book, Corinthians, but we're going to 2 Corinthians. Because this got to be said. This got to be said right here, man. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 6. It say, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been made manifest among you in all things. Woo! Like I be rude in my speech, but I teach this gospel, man. Now listen to it. We're going to go to 7. Have I committed an offense? He said, and abuse myself, that ye might be exalted. He said, because I have preached to you the gospel of God freely, because I do the work of the Most High. So a lot of people, they take it around. He's trying to be. No, I stand on this. The Bible, according to the Bible, man, what? Isaiah 58:1 say, cry out loud, spare not, lift your voice up as a trumpet. Man, you got to stand on this. You can't be playing around. Or I can't come to you, hey, well, you know, hey, how you doing? Well, God said that, no, I'm not no Christian, man. Not no goddamn Christian, man. This is for real, man. We got to teach this. Come up to you being like, oh yeah, you know, the guy tell you not to do this. Well, it's okay if you smoke. Cause God work on you. No, it don't work like that, man. It's life or death. It's life or death. That's what Paul is saying. Maybe I'll be rude in my speech, but I'm gonna teach this. I'm gonna teach this truth to my people and get them out of darkness and bring them into this marvel light, man. I'm gonna save them, man. I'm gonna save them from death, man. Like I said, it's life or death, and you got to decide which one, because tomorrow is not promised to you, man. Tomorrow gonna be here, but your ass maybe don't be here, man. Time to wake up, man, and come back to the law, statute, command. Stop playing the games, yo. Come on, Israel, we gotta come back to the law, statute, and commandments right here, man. Come on, man. He said, I have preached to you the gospel of God, Yahweh, freely. He's saying, this is Paul talking to some brothers, talking to the Pharisee and all of them, talking to the priests and all that. Come on, man. We got to stand on the truth and teach this, man. And don't be ashamed to teach this, man. Let the light shine. You don't light a candle like your house. I say you don't light the candle. You don't put it underneath the bed or nothing. No, you don't put a cover or a blanket over that light. You let that light shine. That's what this is. This the gospel, man. This is the truth right here. We let this shine, man. We stand on this and we teach this, man. Teaching these laws, statutes, commandments to the black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, to bring them in this truth. Come on, man. We'll go to the book of Exodus. Let's go into the book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 20. He said, in thy shall teach them ordinance and laws. He said, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk in the work that they must do. We must keep the laws, statutes, commandments. We must keep the custom and walk in it like I've been saying. According to the Bible. See, I don't add, I do not take from it. I read what it say, and I just bring it back to you to teach you. We must keep the law, statutes, and commandments, because that's my job. I am a priest. I am a priest. I am an officer of this, man. ISUBK, under Commander General Hunter. This is our job, man. To teach you so we can walk by the custom, walk by the laws, man. Because we must do this. Because this is life to us. We got to walk in this walk of Yahweh, man. We can't just say, well, I keep the law, and you don't walk in Yahweh. You don't do that. But you say, I keep the law, statute, command. You know, it's a lot of brothers, so-called brothers and sisters out here say they keep the law. But they don't walk in the walk of Yahushua. They don't even believe in Yahushua. They say they believe in Yahushua, but they don't do what Yahushua said. But they say, well, I keep the Sabbath and all that, but they don't do what Yahushua said. You do it in Yahushua. That was the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You know, you got to do it. It's all one. You got to do what he said. Yahweh gave his only begotten son to you, Israel. He gave Yahushua to us. And Yahushua is what? He's showing us how to do this walk, but we got to follow them. We got to follow them steps. That's what he said, I order, I guide you. And, you know, I show whom my ways. He said, I show the meekness. You get it? He said, I don't show the stubborn. I don't show the hard-headed, the stiff-neck. I show the meekness who humble himself, who listen, who have an ear. Let him hear what the word is saying. Come on, man. And brothers, man, out here in this world, and brother who's struggling right here, you got to stop beating up yourself and get your ass up, man, and put in some work. Stop beating yourself down, being depressed, man. That's not the Most High at all. Get up and do work. Do something, man. Because like I said, once again, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow going to be here. You maybe do not be here. You maybe vanish. And that go with sisters too. The same thing. You know, you got to do something by coming into the true ISUPK under Commander Jerry Honor. To the brothers and sisters who out there in the world, come into the truth and do something about it. You're the problem because you're not doing nothing. But you want to change. You want to complain. Oh, we need to change. We need to do this. We need to build. But you're the problem because you're not joining. You're not trying to build. And we standing on the truth right here. We teaching you. We are the people of this Bible right here. We the people of the Bible, the Black, Hispanic, Native American. We are the people of the Bible. We got to stand on this. That's what it's saying right here. He said, I show them the way wherein they must walk in the works. You got to do work. Faith is dead without works. You got to do works, man. You got to do works. You got to walk it in. You got to work. You got to teach this. He said that they must do. You must do it. And that's a commandment, man. He gave this to Moses. Moses telling the Israelites. He telling we must do this works. We must do this works. But that's all, Israel. I hope you share and you like, man, and subscribe, man. I ask UPK